Thank you and good evening. You'll be aware that the City of Brampton has developed a bold new vision for 2040. And it has many ideas and concepts that plans to shape the future for the whole community. Can you tell me, do you support the plan? If so, how will you support it? And is there anything in the plan that you don't support? And that's for all candidates.
Okay, we're going to start with Mr. Gosel. You've got 90 seconds, Mr. Gosel.
Well, thank you. Overall, it's a great plan. I support 2040 vision, and it's every city we plan, we need to look for the future, and that's a good tool. The new Brampton had developed. It's been consulted with a lot of citizens, especially LRT. We had fight over LRT for 4 years. And the route they're proposing, I really like the route they're proposing. It's a great idea. And also the community hubs should be along the corridor where traffic is flowing smoothly. Public transit is very important. And also, along with the 2040, I'd love to get started on east-west corridor for the traffic. We need a traffic, we need fast, either LRT or rapid bus going on Queen Street. We have one subway, and we should be connected to subway, we should be connected to airport, and that should be part of it. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Amir Sultan, would you like to respond?
I agree on 2040 focus, I saw that, but there are some changes we need because rapidly the population was increasing, so that we wanted to make little changes on that vision. That's my idea, my opinion. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Sprogieri?
Thank you for that question, Michelle. Certainly, I was part of that decision making and part of that exercise in proving that vision. It's an exciting vision. We brought in one of the most expert planner, Mr. Basin, to come here and give us that vision and develop that vision. Whether we can achieve it or not, it's questionable, but we need to have a vision in order to work towards. And I certainly, it's an exciting vision, and I think that the city has to put the resources, we have to commit resources to make it happen. It just won't happen on its own. So it is quite a bold vision, and I believe it's achievable because we have an amazing community coming to Brampton, young people with great talents, and also they're very business-minded, and I believe that we can make it happen with the population as we grow. It's a possible reality. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Maheshian?
Okay, we talk about all of these grandiose plans, 2040 plan, 2040. You know what? I've got 4 kids between me and my brother. By the time this 2040 plan will come, it's long gone. Like, these kids are going to be out of here, school, college, out here. I want something to happen now. Let's have a 2020 vision. Let's have a 2022 vision. Let's have a 2025 vision. What is this 2040 vision? Like, 40 years from now or 20 years ahead from now. We want something to happen right now, sooner. You're talking about young kids, young families coming here. Young families coming here by the time their kids are off here, by the time the plan will come into place. Right? So we need something much more concrete, much more short term, which can grow into a longer term plan. You don't build up a plan which says like, okay, I'll build something there. We want to have something in incremental portions, which goes in incremental steps and goes over there. Right? I don't want to be here with 2040. I'll be like, well, I'm like 60 years old. What will I do there? And I want something right now. Let's plan for the next 4 years. Let's plan for next 2 years. In that order. Thank you.
Mr. Jackson?
I forget the exact wording of the expression, but something about nobility is planting the seed of the tree when you'll never sit in its shade. The fantastic thing about 2040, for over a year and a half, I've been writing about a lot of the things that are in the 2040 vision. You ask how you make it happen. The first thing that you'll see when you go to a 2040 vision document, Peel Village Golf Course is going to be reclaimed from a golf course. The Brampton Golf Course needs to be reclaimed. The government doesn't necessarily have to write a check to make that happen. We can revisit our planning policies, our zoning policies, and develop a slate, for lack of a better term, of as-of-right infill policies so that builders are shovel-ready the day that land goes for sale. The golf industry is on the decline in Ontario, it's on the decline in Brampton. That land is too valuable to stay as a golf course. A large part of the plan rests on those lands that connect Main Street to the, it's renamed now, but the Powerade Center right through that golf course. All up Main Street, all across the Queen Street corridor, this concept of this as-of-right infill planning policies so that developers don't have to go and hire planners and architects to go to City Council after they've already spent the money on the land assembly just to be told, no, you can't build it. Developers need to know before they put the offer on the land for the option to buy it, yes, I can build it. There's not going to be red tape and bureaucracy and public meetings are going to prevent me from building the very thing that's pictured in the 2040 document. But in order to do that, and the City of Brampton has already commenced this bylaw review process, the planning review, assembling the new official plan, it's got to be embedded in those documents. The residents of the City of Brampton...
Thank you, Mr. Jackson.
Thank you.
And Mr. Brown.
I too support the 2040 vision. Let me say first of all, thank you to New Brampton for their leadership, businessmen in our community who realize that, I guess for the few people from New Brampton, businessmen in our community who realize that we can do better. To the councillors who poured their heart into it, I think it's a document that says where we want to go. The challenge is, if you want to see a canoe going forward, everyone needs to be paddling the same direction. That aspirational goal for a community that enables Brampton to reach another level, if the mayor doesn't support it, how are we going to get there? You need the mayor as a partner on this project. 13,000 members in our community said they bought into this vision. They were engaged in the process. Based on the mayor's comments on Monday at the Board of Trade, canceling those EAs suggests that she's already abandoning that 2040 vision. We need leadership from the mayor's office. For too long now in Brampton, we've had councillors pushing for what is the goal down the road. You've had business leaders pushing for what is the goal down that road. But you need a partner in the mayor's office. And so I say to those who poured their soul into it, to the Elaine Moores, the Michael Pileschis, the Jeff Bowmans, the Grant Gibsons, I say thank you. To the Dave Capels and the Rod Rices who poured their hearts into saying, we know we can do better in Brampton, I say thank you. And if I'm mayor, you're going to have a partner to make sure we can actually realize that vision. Thank you.
Mr. Scotier, you've got 30 seconds for a follow-up.
Thank you. The Romans said, you don't build Rome in one day, you know the old saying. So they built the roads, they built the infrastructure, then they grew. So that's what we need to do. We need to put the infrastructure in place. We need the LRT as a vision, as on Queen Street, around the core, and that will be the kickoff to make it happen. So we need that LRT, the rapid transit, to happen as soon as possible. And that's going to kick off the whole Vision 2040.
Thank you. Anyone else? Mr. Amir Sultan, 30 seconds.
The 2040 vision, it's not for 2040. We have to start from right now to reach 2040 vision. So we need to do from beginning how to make changes in the city. That is only the way to reach 2040 vision completely. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Mahan, 30 seconds.
Okay, so when we talk about 13,000 people, that's a great effort that we took information from 13,000 people. How many people live in Brampton? 700,000. That too on the census counts. The shadow population we don't even know. Right? So 13,000 is nothing but a minuscule thing. Right? In fact, if you look at the actual current government, I'll call it a minority government, because if you look at the total electoral collation, 17%. That's who voted for it. So we can't have 13,000 people telling me what to do for the next 10 years, 20 years.